My friends, as we step into 2025, let us remember a truth that separates dreamers from doers. Not every plan should be spoken. Not every vision should be shared. Silence can be more powerful than speech when it protects your purpose. Guarding your energy is one of the most vital disciplines you can carry into 2025. Every great plan requires a reservoir of focus, clarity, and strength. Yet, when we share our goals too freely, we scatter that energy in 1,000 directions. Each time you reveal your intentions to people who neither understand nor support your vision, you invite doubt, distraction, and sometimes even envy. Those outside voices can plant seeds of hesitation where there should only be certainty. And the truth is, every plan in its earliest stage is fragile. It needs protection. Just like a seedling must be shielded from harsh winds until it grows deep roots, your ideas need the quiet space to grow stronger before they are exposed to the opinions of others. When you guard your energy, you learn to choose carefully where your attention goes and to whom you give access. You begin to understand that not every question deserves an answer, not every conversation deserves your participation, and not every listener deserves a preview of your dreams. Your energy is your currency. Spend it with intention, not carelessly. Preserve it for the actions that move you forward, for the decisions that matter, and for the relentless work that transforms vision into reality. By doing this, you build a shield around your purpose, keeping it safe until it matures into something undeniable. There is a difference between talking about success and actually achieving it. Too often, people exhaust themselves announcing what they intend to do, convincing others of their plans, and seeking validation before they have taken the first real step. But results have a voice of their own, and that voice is far more powerful than any promise spoken aloud. When you work in silence and deliver outcomes that cannot be denied, you command respect without asking for it. People may doubt your words, but they cannot argue with evidence. They may dismiss your intentions, but they cannot dismiss results that stand in front of them, undeniable and complete. The danger of speaking too much about your plans is that you create pressure to live up to an image rather than focusing on the work itself. You start to chase approval instead of progress. But when you let your results do the speaking, you shift the energy inward, away from noise, away from opinions, and toward consistent effort. Each quiet day of disciplined work becomes an investment, and the return on that investment is proof that no critic can erase. When your actions reveal what you have built, there is no need for explanations. Success itself becomes the announcement, and the world listens more closely to results than to promises. One of the greatest traps on the journey to achievement is the temptation to celebrate too early. The moment we announce our plans and hear praise or encouragement from others, our minds can be tricked into believing that part of the work is already done. That small taste of recognition creates an illusion of progress, and suddenly the urgency to push harder weakens. It is like releasing steam from an engine before it has built enough pressure to move forward. Energy escapes, and momentum is lost. True satisfaction must come from completion, not conversation. Talking about your goals may feel rewarding in the moment, but it robs you of the hunger that fuels relentless action. Every unfinished plan should burn inside you like a fire that refuses to be put out until it becomes reality. Hold on to that fire. Resist the urge to feed on compliments and applause before you have something concrete to show. The world may be quick to congratulate, but remember that applause is empty if it comes before the victory is secured. Discipline yourself to stay unsatisfied until the goal is achieved. Refuse to confuse motion with progress or words with results. There is a sweetness in delayed gratification, because when the task is finally complete, when the vision is made real, the satisfaction is pure and unshakable. By avoiding premature celebration, you preserve your drive, your hunger, and your determination. And that is what will carry you across the finish line in 2025. Not everyone around you is meant to walk with you on the path to your vision. In fact, some people, even unknowingly, can become obstacles rather than allies. When you share your goals with too many voices, you open the door to doubt, negativity, and sometimes even silent resentment. The truth is simple: your circle shapes your direction. If you surround yourself with people who do not see what you see, or who lack the courage to pursue dreams of their own, their words will weigh down your spirit. Their fears can become your fears, and their limitations can slowly mold your thinking. That is why it is essential to be intentional about who you allow close to your plans and your heart. Your vision is precious, and it deserves to be nurtured in an environment of belief and encouragement. Choose carefully the few who you confide in. Share only with those who strengthen your courage, who offer wisdom born from experience, and who challenge you to rise higher instead of pulling you back to the familiar. A trusted mentor, a loyal friend, a true partner. These are the kinds of voices that can lift you when doubt creeps in. The rest of the world does not need to know your every move. Their approval is not fuel for your journey. Your determination is. Remember, this proximity is power. The people closest to you will either magnify your vision or drain it. Protect your circle as fiercely as you protect your time. By controlling who influences your thoughts, you take command of your destiny. Your plans for 2025 are too important to be placed in the hands of those who cannot carry them. Surround yourself only with those who believe in possibility, and watch how much further you can go. Discipline is the invisible force that separates wishes from reality. Anyone can dream, anyone can plan, but only the disciplined have the strength to follow through day after day, even when motivation fades. Discipline is what makes you rise early when comfort tempts you to sleep longer. It is what pushes you to take the next step when excuses whisper that you have done enough. Without discipline, even the brightest vision remains nothing more than a sketch on paper. With it, that vision takes shape, grows substance, and becomes a living reality. The power of discipline is not in dramatic bursts of effort, but in steady, consistent action. It is the small, repeated choices that build the foundation of great achievements. One disciplined hour each day compounds into mastery. One disciplined decision each morning sets the tone for the day, the week, the year. Over time, these choices carve out a path that leads directly to your destiny. There is no shortcut, no secret formula. The destiny you desire is shaped by the discipline you are willing to endure. In a world full of distractions, discipline becomes a rare strength. It keeps you anchored when everything around you tries to pull you off course. It silences the noise and reminds you that progress is built, not spoken. And as you practice discipline, you grow not only stronger in action, but stronger in character. You become someone who can be trusted with success because you have earned it through patience, perseverance, and unwavering commitment. So, as you step into 2025, remember, this destiny does not favor the wishful, it favors the disciplined. Each day you hold yourself accountable. Each moment you choose action over excuse. You are building a future that no one can take from you. Your destiny is waiting, and discipline is the key that will unlock it. My friends, keep your dreams safe. Work in silence. And when the time is right, let your results thunder across the world.